Welcome and welcome back. Welcome to the new episode of the Wings of Ruin insect glaive build. This build is a finely tuned, optimized powerhouse that allows you to throw numerous skills in there, maximize most of your DPS, and still output at 100% critical hit chance. This will give you an 89% critical hit chance when hitting a weak spot with no mantle. Putting your mantle on, you'll be at a 99% chance hitting a weak spot, and without your mantle, hitting a wound, you're at 100%. Put the mantle on, you're already well past 100, it's irrelevant anyway. But it's a blast build that can be coupled with paralysis, whatever is most suitable to you. It's got to be status because you can take it anywhere, allows you to go to any environment without worrying about hot drinks or cold drinks, but allows you to really output huge DPS numbers. Coming straight into the skills, we're looking at critical boost. Has to be in there, level 3. We wanted to squeeze in as many of the skills as we could here to make sure that we can output as much damage as possible. But critical boost level 3 has to be in there, 9% increase on the flat 25% critical hit damage that you get as standard. Razor sharp level 3, 50% chance of no sharpness loss on each hit that you provide. That is a huge benefit to you to keep white sharpness. Through numerous testing from myself, you could say the optimum way to do this would be Master's Touch, but Razor Sharp is more than enough that you will need for each combat battle that you find yourself in, and still allows you to squeeze in an extra skill, because Razor Sharp can be found as a dual skill gem, so you can squeeze in whatever you prefer here, but my option has got to be Slugger. It's allowing multiple flinches over and over again and consistently. Critical Eye, wanted that extra 4% to get us to that 99%. It's going to put us in a huge spot. We squeeze that in again, coupled in the gems. You'll see on the gem build here, we've got Flight Expert, Razor Sharp KO, and Critical Duel level 3. This is allowing us to really push that critical hit chance to the maximum point we can, while still squeezing in every other skill. Slugger, level 1, stun power plus 20%, not to be messed with. This is allowing you not only to be flinching constantly with your wound breaks across body parts of different monsters, but also hitting them knockout hits that is going to keep you in the DPS window for as long as possible. Love this skill with the insect glaive, it's making a huge difference. Airborne level 1, 10% attack power, don't need to say any more about it. Aerial style is good, it is solid, it's putting out huge numbers, and that 10% flat bonus is a huge bonus. Weakness exploit 5, this is pushing that critical hit chance to the levels that we need it to be, but really letting you hit hard, hit consistently, and hit huge critical hits to make sure that DPS is as good as it can be. Agitator level 5, flat 20 attack, huge buff, puts you in a great spot, and 15% affinity. Happens organically throughout the fight. This monster will constantly go through multiple rage phases and just gives you that affinity and attack boost when you need it most, puts you in a good place to be. And antivirus level 3, passive, happens organically, you start the fight, you cure the frenzy. 15% affinity, again, it's passively happening, you don't have to worry about it. Constitution level 2, you don't need more than Constitution level 2. I've done all of the hours of testing for you. This enables you to do a complete air combo with 3 vaults, come straight back down, do 2 rolls and start a DPS window, and you're back in the air. No problem at all, you don't need more than that. And recovery speed, triples the speed in which you heal recoverable damage. This couples well with both of the set pieces that we're using. We're using a Zoshia 2 set and a gore magala 2 set. The gore magala 2 set is going to infect us with the frenzy. We're going to have to go through a little bit of damage to get there, but once you've output that, the recovery speed buff coming in from antivirus is going to allow you to buff your HP straight back up. I've completed at least a minimum of 15 to 20 hunts against multiple monsters and never used a healing item once because of the mobility that an insect glaive provides. You're in a beautiful place, it's solid. And burst level 1, we wanted to get this in there. I've used burst at level 5, level 4, level 3. I used a lot of burst builds early on in the game because coming off a mount, which you're doing quite often even without master mounter, you're buffing that burst for your biggest DPS window. Coming through aerial combos and hitting consistently and rotating back round, you're triggering burst every time, giving you that big flat damage buff. We like it. Maximum might level 1, it's there for when you're really going for that outputting of damage to push that critical hit chance on the weak points to 99%. Because when you land on your feet and you start your combo, maximum might triggers because your stamina's back full, constitution's kept you in a place where it's not drained too much, and you're beautiful. You're in a good place. Earplugs level 1, every insect glaive user needs to put this in there. Gives you maximum earplugs when all your buffs are up. You can rotate all the monsters, hit these flinches with Slugger and with the blast it's going to knock that monster sideways consistently for you. The raw is irrelevant to you, and it can help save a couple of your teammates if they're in a sticky situation too. Constantly flinching that monster while he's going through the raws ready to do a big hit, and you're in there either breaking a wound or hitting him straight on the end of the nose and knocking him clean out. Flinch free, level 1, we needed it in. Prevents knockbacks, just keeps it comfortable in the air, stops you from getting interrupted during combos, and allows you to output DPS at the maximum choice. And then adaptability hits thanks to the gloves we have in this build, negates the effects of heat and cold. Take this build anywhere your heart desires. You don't have to worry about hot drinks and cold drinks. You can even optimize your item bar to make sure that they're not in there, and you can get to healing items quicker if you want to, because you don't have to ever consider it. And then go Magala's Tyranny and Zolshia's Pulse, hand in hand, a marriage of two great skills. Flat affinity buff at 15% coming from the Gore Magala thanks to the Frenzy and the antivirus, and then Zolshia giving you that huge buff on recovery and allowing you to push past that bar to get you back to full health just by finishing one DPS window. Great place to be. I like it. It's tweaked, it's tested. I've took the best information of what I can get from TU1. I've tested every set I wanted to test. This makes you comfortable, keeps you chilled, but allows you to really output some huge DPS. Once your armor's maximum level, thanks to the update letting us push past that previous level, you're absolutely solid. It really is the Wings of Ruin. You are in the air, you're on the floor, you're flinching the monster left, right and centre. We're using a blunt kinsect with this, which is allowing us even more knockout power. And due to the nature of the animation of a wound break with an insect glaive, consistently flinching these monsters and putting them down, once you've got your timing down and you know exactly where to be and how to be there, you will be knocking everything completely out while maximizing DPS with a huge critical hit chance, with a nice critical boost. And then once the agitator phase kicks in with the buff and then burst lands, the damage numbers are ridiculous. Give it a shot, let me know what you think. Coupling in everything we've had in the game so far, this build is not hard to make. You can put the gems in quite easily, you can get the gear pieces quite easily, and you will be able to take an insect glaive anywhere at any time. For people pursuing Omni Hunter status, getting used to every single weapon that they can, you've got this build in your repertoire. You can lock into an insect glaive and go anywhere quickly. You want to join the lads on a hunt, want to join whatever you want to be, use it. It's there for you. If you need anything, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit me in the comments. I will absolutely respond to everybody when I can. And yeah, thank you to all the support so far. We're heading for 100 subscribers. I can't believe it. It's happening really, really quickly. But my mission is to be a better builder, optimize everything to the best point. Even for new players, I want to make it easier to achieve for you, but still give you some huge DPS. But make sure you're comfortable. And yeah, leave a like and subscribe. You know the vibes. Peace.